Hello everyone, and now welcome to Game 7 in now what I guess can also be considered a best of 7 series between, wait for it, aTnDelphi and KnowMe. We have KnowMe spawning as the red Protoss on the top right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Delphi spawning as the pink Zerg. So Delphi really showing his strengths in Game 6 with a very strong ninja expansions, essentially. 3 expansions completely unknown to KnowMe. And I believe that's got to have lost him the game. Anyone can tell you that that's pretty much why KnowMe lost, as Delphi now setting up a 7 pool. Oh, this could come as a bit of a surprise. I don't know what language this is, but you guys, I'm sure, will let me know. In comes one Protoss probe, and this probe is going to scout out this 7 pool rather quickly and easily. Overlord is not even being trained just quite yet. The Overlord needs to be trained now. There it is. The timing is just so perfect as the probe now takes a look, and it does spot the spawning pool. Now, at this point, Delphi, KnowMe knows that he needs to set up a forge very, very quickly. He cannot go for a Nexus first, as 6 Zerglings will now already be trained. There you go, 6 Zerglings already being added. The probe, you can take a look at it. It knows that there is no queen currently being trained, and this is all very important information as we are now going into 8 Zerglings. 8 Zerglings will be on the move. There you go. The probe's like, you know what? I need to get out of here. Will I be able to make it all the way back home? And now we do see a front door complete. KnowMe now sets up a pylon here. Will set up a photon cannon here. And this pylon will be needed to power this photon cannon as well. All right, this probe. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, setting up that pylon in a better location. But is this photon cannon going to fall? And will this pylon not have power? That is all a potential problem, as the Zerglings are just going to surround. Nope. Are they going to try and... Oh, they're not going to be able to do it. They need to take down this pylon. What is he doing? The photon cannon. Oh, that was a potential problem there. All the Zerglings needed to do was take down this pylon, have a little bit of time, take down this photon cannon, and that could have potentially been it. You now see Zerglings taking down this pylon off over here. Harvester count is 14 to 11 right now in favor of Protoss. The Zerglings do not want to engage against that Zealot. The Zealot does not want to engage against those Zerglings, as it will get surrounded and taken down unless it is nearby that photon cannon. There is that Nexus, a front door pretty much in position. The Zerglings may be able to poke apart the Nexus on the far side, and there you go. All he can really do is just actually deal a little bit of superficial damage here. You can see the 6 Zerglings just looking to try to deal damage, and the Zealot just backing away, being very, very careful. The Zealot does not have any upgrades. The Zerglings are obviously much faster, and this is one of those situations where all Delphi is trying to do is try to place down pressure while not falling behind in macro at home. You can see back over here, a hatchery is going to be placed down. Delphi only a slightly behind in terms of timing. A new photon cannon now being added, and with that second photon cannon, KnowMe should be in a pretty safe situation. The problem is that he was supply blocked at 18 over 18 at quite some time. 17 probes now compared to 15. And KnowMe needs to get up a stronger economy. Chrono boosting out more workers. We can see a gateway now being added. Zerglings trying to poke apart that Zealot there. Is it going to work? Is he going to get a surround off? No, he's not. Trying to poke again still, as a photon cannon is just within range. And that Zealot can just start slashing and dashing many of those units. Alright, Zerglings gets off the surround on the Zealot. Down the Zealot goes. And now that the Zerglings have metabolic boost, this is going to be a little bit more difficult. Zerglings now backing away. Are they going to get a surround again? Yes, they are. The Zealot is stuck by the mineral patch. And nicely done, as the photon cannon here. Is that going to be unpowered? That may actually get unpowered here in just a moment, as the probes are now trying to fight back. Photon cannon Oh, is KnowMe going to be able to get up on the bases? Delphi taking a very strong economic advantage now, 35 to 25, 24 drones, and there goes that photon cannon there, double pylons in the back, and KnowMe is forced to continue to spend a lot of resources on his Sim City instead of training more and more workers. Now, Delphi needs to capitalize on all of the pressure that he's been able to place down, set up another base, and get up to 3 bases rather quickly. We can see that he's already teching the tier 2, though, only on 1 gas. With that, I would expect him to throw down a Roach Warren relatively quickly and then get Glial Reconstitution. Tier 2 tech, layer tech, normally needs a lot more gas than Delphi can currently support. And if you want... Oh, there he goes. It looks like he is going for more gas and a higher gas count. Delphi notices that KnowMe's main base is pretty much absolutely sparse of any buildings, everything being built down here, down below. Delphi now sitting at 49 over 52. And are we going to actually see Mutalisk? And it looks like that may be the case. Another extractor is now in play. We should be getting 3 workers per gas. And with that Spire down, we should have timing for, I would guesstimate, about 9 Mutalisks based upon the amount of gas that will be harvested. So where is that? Oh, Hydralisk then. All right, I am wrong all over the place as we are going into Overseers and Hydralisks. Coming back over here, Zergling's trying to poke apart. A Mothership Core now on patrol between the 2 main walkways inside his base. Still surprised that Delphi is not setting up a third, as he wants to perhaps just come in with a very strong army and come in for the victory. So far, 56 or 57 over 84, 51 over 84, 47 drones versus 41. This is not the strong economic game that I thought Delphi's strategy would be at this point, but there is a drone here, so wait for it. Wait for it. Nope. We're going to be waiting quite a while as we are nowhere near 300 resources. Alright, so Delphi, muscular augments, faster movement speed, groove spines should be coming up right behind it. So very strong upgrades for those Hydralisks, and they're going to be able to just simply move out. The Hydralisk is a very strong unit against Protoss now, just because of how important and how integral the Mothership Core is to the Protoss army. Protoss army, they need that get out of jail free card in that recall. And the fact that most Zerg players didn't go for Hydralisk meant that it was mass roaches, and you don't want to give any unit free kills and free damage. This Mothership Core would have just gotten a whole bunch of free armor and damage, as there you go, there's the photon charge. Oh, 1 force field short from being able to trap in all of those units, and that would have been a potentially devastating loss for Delphi. That photon charge does deal 20 damage every 1.25 seconds. If you're wondering how much damage that is relative, I believe that is as much damage as a siege tank without splash. All right, destructible rocks here will get taken down. A second path to come in. Just waiting for that photon overcharge to come to an end. I wish there was a little bit of a timer that you can see how long that photon overcharge lasts. If Protoss or Blizzard, if you could do that, that would be very helpful, as it has come to an end. Hydralisk now trying to engage. Oh, Hydralisk coming in from the both sides. This could be huge, but a photon overcharge, a second one could be coming in momentarily. Where is it? Where is it? No, where's that Mothership Core? Is he going to cast it? Does have the energy, and there you go. Photon overcharge now coming in, dealing damage. The Nexus is getting in some kills. The Oracles, there's some more kills once again, as the Overseer gets shot down as well. Very strong defense in that photon overcharge. Very powerful, very long range attack. Same range as a siege tank. And Nexus Wars may be coming in very soon. You can see that damage coming in across the field. Zerglings is now trying to poke their way in. Delphi knows that he needs to deal some damage. He cannot let KnowMe catch up, and KnowMe has more than caught up. He is now taking the lead economically, even though we do have a third base by Delphi. All right, in comes a swarm attack from the far side here. Zergling's now trying to engage, unable to do so. Mothership Core getting in some free shots and now being forced to back off again. Zergling's now trying to attack from the far side here. This is not looking good. KnowMe in a very good defensive posture, but the Hydralisk with range of 6 actually dealing a lot of damage. We need to see a Colossus. Finally, a Colossus is on the field, and I believe all of those Hydralisks will be forced to retreat. Is that Colossus? Yes, able to get off a kill there, and now force some more retreating once again. Glial Reconstitution along with Muscular Augments, Hydralisks and Roaches will be moving together once more. Extended Thermal Lance Range, a new Mothership Core now added. Faster movement speed. The robotics facility is down here at the natural expansion, meaning faster deployment into the field. Robotics Bay is about to be completed for the extended thermal lance range, and I think KnowMe is actually in a very good situation here. His economy is actually ahead of his opponent, even though he does not have the necessary bases. And if Delphi does not somehow reach the breaking point here, KnowMe is going to be able to push back and counter so quickly. Here comes the Colossi. There's the force field. No retreat possible. Now coming in from the other side as well. Both sides are engaging. One Colossus does get taken down, as this Colossus now trying to catch up to the rest of the units. I don't believe it will be able to do so, as the Zealots do not have a Zealot charge, and the Stalkers do not have Blink. But you can see KnowMe finally taking the overall supply lead at 117 compared to 109. Delphi using this hatchery more as a macro hatch. That is not working out well for him, and now KnowMe coming in with level 2 weapons upgrade. It should be very strong here. Here we go. Both sides are continuing that attack. What happened there? Okay, Roaches, Hydralisk now backing off once more. Colossi looking to make their way in. A probe setting up multiple pylons. Will be able to reinforce and also secure a third base if necessary. And what is happening here? 2-1 upgrades about to be completed. 1-0 upgrades on the 1-0 upgrades on the Roaches and the Hydralisk. And now Delphi needs to do a very strong flanking, but I don't think that will be possible, as the Mothership Core will be able to simply recall all the units back home. Roaches are now looking to engage. There goes that hatchery rather quickly. Broodlings all falling apart. Here comes the counterattack from behind. The Colossi are left to themselves. That is not good. And now what is happening here? Roaches, a little bit of a split attack, and KnowMe actually doing a decent job recovering from that split attack. All right, so Roaches and Hydralisk coming in from the top. Stalkers are now trying to engage, and Delphi, I believe, will be forced to say GG here in just a second. Stalkers blinking, and that is not looking good once more. Warp Prism now going to be warping in more units. Mothership Core regenerating more shield points. Zealots now being pushed forward. Warp Prism still going to be able to perhaps warp in some more units. There is the force field. There is the well played. And Delphi loses to KnowMe in this best of 7 series. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.